We are not here today to talk about the design, the flow rates, the capacity of the plant. We have a situation where a mediated agreement is now in jeopardy because two partners have declared something other than what was agreed to in the mediated agreement, correct? So we're here to maintain our position with the mediated agreement, to maintain its integrity, and then come January the 1st, we will know what the lay of the land is, given our position from our other two partners. And so this meeting today is to look at options, financial, plans, whatever, to be prepared for that landscape on January the 1st. Is that correct? Is that correct understanding?
That's the purpose of this meeting. And we have this report that GO Report 74. We also have Barry Scanlon here from Watson Associates that has done our wastewater rates and sewer rates and the forecasting and development charges. Deputy Mayor Dag?
Yes, I just have a concern if we limit ourselves today, because today is the day we will make a decision if we are going to commit to this full build as it's designed and decided by the Prime Municipal Board. So in light of that, we have to look at it from all angles and not just the financial issue. It has to be maybe an issue as well. I'm not sure it would be wise for us to limit ourselves and say that these topics are off the table. So if we at the end of December 31st, make a commitment to support a full bill as proposed by the tri-municipal agreement, we will have a financial commitment and a capacity commitment as the tri-municipal agreement dictates. So that is what we're committing to today. If we make a decision, one way or the other.
Dr. Owen?
Okay, just to clarify in my mind, and based on the point of order, that's my assumption as to what this meeting is all about. We have until the 31st of December to provide a notice of commitment. We already have done that. We've already confirmed that at the November 21st council meeting. We will have a whole month until January 31st. Is that not correct?
That's my understanding of the agreement.
That's fine. That's my only question. So I think we know what we're here to do today, to look at those options.
Just to clarify, on November the 29th, the Tri-Municipal Board made a decision to continue on with the agreement on a 5-4 vote. So that decision has been made by the Tri-Municipal Board. We have already made the commitment that because we're going to take a position of integrity until December the 31st, we're going to honor the agreement, the mediated agreement, as written, as agreed to by three parties, until December the 31st. On January the 1st, the mediated agreement quite clearly says you have 30 days to reconsider your position. And that's why we're here today in anticipation. We've already been told by one partner that they're in, but they have no money. We've been told by another partner they would like to build a plant, but just not the one that was agreed to. So we're here today to look at the financial ramifications of options so that we are prepared for that date on January the 1st, because the clock will tick very quickly on that 30-day window for reconsideration. Am I on track still?
Yes.
Oh, okay, just to further supplement to that, I think to do anything more than that would be a reconsideration on our procedural bylaws, which would require a 2/3 vote, I believe, to open that up.
Yes.
If you want to put it to a 2/3 vote, I suppose we could.
Deputy Mayor Day?
Actually,
the department head is.
Okay, we as a council have to understand that if we commit, we do not withdraw on December 31st. We are committed to the cost of the sewage treatment facility, whatever that takes. We are going to go forward. We are obligated because we are not withdrawing, so therefore we have financial obligation on December 31st if we don't withdraw. That's absolutely the case. We do. And then we have, the only thing about this January 31st is that you can determine if you're going to go ahead with the other parties using the Build Canada monies. Because it says, If any parties deliver a withdrawal notice or fail to deliver a commitment notice by December 31st, the remaining parties shall have a further right to deliver a withdrawal notice by other parties until later of 30 days after the date of withdrawal notice of January 31st. The parties shall have full and absolute discretion. Okay, that's true. We'll be
Thank you.
Yes, sorry.
I was pretty sure it was true, but thank you for affirming that.
Councilor Underwood?
Well, that was the point I was trying to make, was that we aren't actually financially committed at this point or any point until after December 31st. We look at our options again, and then we either go for it or we kill it.
Just to drive this home further, there are 5, and I guess because the mayor and Councilor McGuire and I have been sitting at this table for so many months now and been frustrated by the lack of clarity around our partners' positions, and I'm going to be kind. We have 5 partners in this agreement: the federal government, the provincial government, and 3 municipalities. We would be absolutely remiss if we, at this point, said to our provincial and federal partners, we've changed our minds. You'll never see another penny from these levels of government. They have committed $15 million to this project. We have to see it through. If the landscape changes January 1st, we will look at the changed landscape and we will look at our options, and that's what today is all about. Simple.
Right.
But we are integral in honoring this agreement.
Okay, agreed? We have the report 74. Any questions on that report? We also want to get information from Gary Scanlon, Watson Associates. Dr. Mayor Day.
Yes, I think that there's something that's a problem with this. On page 5, it speaks of the finances of Grand Bank area treatment facility, and it says that the costs there that are provided are the costs that we would have if Blue Water and South Huron are a part of it. And if Blue Water and South Huron are not a part of it, then the costs are significantly higher. So it's just important to qualify. Even though we're not making a decision on the basis of finances necessarily today, I think it's important for us to know that the actual cost, if Blue Water and South Huron are not a part, would be $9.58 million. And it's not 5.34 after or 3.84 after the time reduction. So it is 9.58. So we need to make sure those numbers are straight in our minds.
Okay. Councilor Russell?
2 council meetings ago, I asked a question that I originally asked 2 years ago, and it was about 2 people that I really liked, Gene and Joe Blow. I always wondered about Gene and Joe and how they were going to pay for this, and I still don't in this report have the answer to my question 2 years later. So should I be asking that through John, or should I wait for Mr. Scanlon, Mr. Mayor?
Let's go through Mr. Scanlon. I think that's the approach, and we are receiving this report and ask the motion to receive this report for our information. Second by Councilor Tillman. All in favor? Questions?
Yeah, no question. If we receive it and file this, we can still discuss it later at this meeting, yes?
Yep. Let's receive it.
I'll check.
All in favor of that? Carried. Okay. Mr. Scanlon, Gary, can I have you give us some numbers you're on? Would you like the microphone? I think we can people hear in here fairly well? Yeah. How did you know to answer?
Yes.
Very good right up here.
Big boy voice.
We've worked with staff to try and assess a number of different options. Second, we worked with staff to try and look at a number of different options. And obviously, I think there's probably as many options as people can think of, variables and stuff like that that's going to happen. So what we ended up at the end of the day was to take a look and say, what's best case scenario and worst case scenario. The whole premise of this was to move forward collaboratively with, as you were saying, the 5 partners. And you've got a $27 million facility, you have roughly about $15 million being contributed by the province and the federal